Things are beginning to heat up now at Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon, as the Pac Ten Track and Field Championships reach a crescendo. Up next, the 4x400 men's relay. The world and American record belongs to the United States national team. UCLA owns the collegiate mark, and Arizona State holds the meet record with a time of 3:04.76. We will watch UCLA in lane 3 and the Trojans of Southern California out in lane 6. And Larry, for the first time ever, UCLA has stacked their 4 sub-47 quarter-milers. Mike Stevenson, Michael Williams, Marty Beck, and Derek Baker to run the anchor leg.
Well, they've got their hands full. Southern Cal has a great team, Phil. Our favorite in this competition, you're looking in your screen there at UCLA's leadoff man, Mike Stevenson. He did not get through the preliminaries yesterday. He is fresh for competition today. He is considered perhaps their best quarter mile. He just didn't have a good day yesterday. He ran 47 point and did not make the finals. We should add here, coming into the 4x400 we're about to see, that the triple jump is still being contested. So with 2 events left, this is the last race on the track. It is UCLA with 101 points. Oregon has 96. So depending on how this relay race goes, and Oregon has a respectable team that has not got a previous time quite the equal of UCLA, and how the triple jump fares, we will crown our Pac 10 champion of the men's division for the year.
Southern California in lane 6. They will start off with Martin Kennedy. Curtis Conway will run second. Travis Hanna. And then big, speedy Quincy Watts will run the anchor leg against Derek Baker of UCLA.
Southern Cal, and you're looking at Stevenson again from UCLA, has averaged about 46 seconds per leg for 4 runners earlier this year, while UCLA's best averages around 46.5 seconds. So 46, just a half second per man, separates the 2 fastest teams coming in. And there's a very good team from Oregon. They've run 3:09. They're psyched up. They've had a great race. They'll have Grady O'Connor. Bob Gray running the second leg is scheduled. Levon Pierce and Ronnie Harris.
Larry, would Mike Stevenson, Michael Williams, Marty Beck, and Derek Baker of UCLA know the team standing situation at this point, or would they not?
I think that they've probably been told by their coach, Phil, but that's a good question. I have to believe they know that it's close, and they're thinking first or second, that's all. Levon Pierce will be leading off for Oregon. They have changed the order of their team.
The Bruins poised to win their first Pac Ten Championship since 1989.
And they won the 2 previous years before there.
But if you talk to Bob Larson, you'd think they hadn't won in 30 years. Bob Larson, of course, the men's track coach at UCLA. Mike Stevenson.
They'll run lanes the entire way and then hand off, and the second runner will be able to break for the pole.
Travis Hanna is running the leadoff leg for Southern California instead of Martin Kennedy.
What that tells me is Kennedy is a top intermediate hurdler, Phil, and I think Hanna, they're trying to establish the fact that they're going to stay out of trouble, have a good clean baton pass, and hopefully be in first place after the pass and not worry about a bobbled exchange.
Good lead leg by Travis Hanna.
Let me correct one thing. They will pass off in lanes and then run 1 turn.
And the baton pass to Curtis Conway, and he is off in lane 6. Conway running smoothly for Southern California. Running in second place is Michael Williams of UCLA. Grady O'Connor running the number 2 leg for Oregon.
Right now it is Oregon in 4th place, UCLA in 2nd. We'll keep an eye on that for the team scoring and title here. It may, there's an outside chance, come down to how they place in this race. Southern Cal in the lead. Arizona is in 3rd. Look at the move being made right now by UCLA.
UCLA beginning to move up now. Conway trying to hold him off. Here comes Martin Kennedy for the Trojans. He's got it, and Kennedy is off. And in hot pursuit comes Marty Beck of UCLA.
Shannon Lamora is running for Oregon right now in 4th place. They've switched the lineup again.
Beck biding his time in 2nd place for UCLA. Kennedy running smoothly midway down the backstretch.
hurdlers out there. There you see. That was Lamora right now for Oregon in 4th place that was on your screen. And there goes Marty Beck trying to work on the lead.
Beck closing it down now on Kennedy.
Now, Chris! Come on, Chris!
Kennedy running a very smart race, but Beck with simply too much power. Marty Beck, stride for stride. What a final leg it'll be. Baker and Quincy Watson, they're off.
Derek Baker to the door.
Derek Baker will swing into the backside away for the final time, and Watts is trying to pull up on his right shoulder. Baker and Watts. Now a couple of strides separate them.
Watts is going to try and take him down the home stretch, I think, Phil, not until then.
Baker and Watson. Here comes Quincy Watts. He uses that drafting technique, the swing shot, to swing out of the final turn. And Quincy Watts is going to make it look easy as Baker fades here in the men's 4x400 relay.
3:04, superb time. It is Washington State in 3rd, and Oregon comes in 4th, Arizona 5th.
Cal and Washington. Unofficially 3:04.
3:04.
USC. That is near their seasonal best.
For USC, we'll be back with the results in a moment.
3:05.